Hi, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to our Summer Essentials party. I'm so excited that you joined us tonight. I hope you have fun. Do you like my fun background? I hope, well, it's not hard to imagine a summer because it was so hot today. Um, so thank you for tuning in to us on this beautiful Friday night. I hope you have fun. Hey Denise, thanks for joining. So if you're here, just let me know. Um, right in the comments that you're here. Um, all of the comments earn you entries for our drawing that I do on Monday. So comment, ask questions, and we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. So I'm going to teach you all of everything you need to know for the summer. So it's summer essentials. So there's a lot of things about the sun and SPF that I think it would be really beneficial for people to know. So that's what we're focused on tonight is summer essentials, what you need to know to have really good skin and to take care of your skin for you and your family throughout the summer. So I'm going to teach you some amazing things I've learned about taking care of about the sun. Like it's crazy. I mean, we all know, how bad it is for our skin. Hey, Sue, thanks for joining. But we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. So summer essentials. And then at the end, I have some awesome summer products that you're definitely going to want to have. So comment if you have questions and everything get you into the raffle. And if you're watching this on the replay, just write that, you watched it on the replay. So I have some like fact or myth I want you to answer. Either answer in your head or you can answer it in the comments. So fact or myth, there's little risk of UVA damage on cloudy, wintry days. Give you a second to think about that. Something to think about. So it's a myth. So up to 80% of the sun's UV rays penetrate through light clouds, mist, and fog. So the sun is just horrible for our skin. So we got to protect it. So fact or myth, darker skin tones don't need sunscreen. What do you guys think? So it's actually a myth. So even dark skin tones are susceptible to sun damage. All right. And our last fact or myth, and let me know if you're here. Just comment that you're here. Oh, hey, Debbie. Thanks for joining. Debbie was one of our monthly winners. So, I forgot to tell you. Because I know we've had we've had this group for a while, so we kind of know what we're doing. So every week, we have this party is live for the weekend. All of the sales and specials are available through Monday. And then for you watching this video, either live or on the replay, but in filling out a survey, you get entered into our monthly $100 product drawing, which Debbie won. So we actually have two $50 winners. So we're raffling off $100 in free product. You get entered into our $150 spa drawing, and you get entered into our Kate Spade purse raffle. So it's super exciting. So comment and then make sure you fill out that entry. So back to our fact or myth. So sunscreen will cause a vitamin D deficiency. What do you guys think? So it's actually a myth. So you don't need the sun for vitamin D. Any amount of unprotected sun exposure is dangerous. So some facts about the sun that I think you would really, really, really need to know. So about 90% of the visible signs of skin aging is caused by sun. So if you are familiar with Mary Kay, you know that our moisturizers, this is our 3D Day Cream has SPF, and so does our Repair Volley from Day Cream has SPF. So it's important to protect your skin year round with sunscreen. Approximately 90% of non-melanoma skin cancer is caused by the sun. Broad spectrum sunscreen continues to be one of the safest and most effective sun protection methods available as part of your overall sun protection routine. And sun protection is a must for 365 days a year, regardless of where you live or how dark your skin is. So we talk a lot about UVA, UVB rays and radiation. So UV stands for ultraviolet, and it comes from the sun and damage. So there's two primary UV classifications. And if you've heard me talk about this day cream, well, really any of them. The UVB is a very powerful but shorter wavelength, so it does not penetrate deep into the skin. primarily associated with sunburn. So we all know that uncomfortable feeling when we've been sunburned, right? I know I've been there. So ultraviolet A is UVA rays. So the longer wavelength penetrates deep into, my hair is like not working today. So the longer wavelength that penetrates deep into the dermis layer of the skin, primarily associated with long-term effects like wrinkles. Or if you've ever seen an older lady that has maybe was a sun goddess and didn't use sun protection, and you've seen her 20 years later, you know what I'm talking about. That's long-term. So UVB, immediate sunburn, UVA, long-term wrinkles, sun damage. Don't want that, right? So what is UVB damage? So UV rays are primarily for sunburn, premature skin aging, and skin cancer. So guys, if you have questions, write them in the comments of the video, or if you're checking this out on the replay or just tuning in, make sure you comment that you're here, who's your consultant, and all of your comments are going to go into our weekly drawing. So UVA rays are primarily responsible for premature skin aging, tanning, immune damage, and skin cancer. So how can you protect yourself from sun damage? Really, really important that you use a broad spectrum sunscreen daily. And that's why layering your sunscreen products is very effective as well too. So, you know, when you first start out with a clean palette, you're cleaning your face and you're applying your favorite moisturizer, which has sunscreen in there. So that's the first step of sun protection. And you do that every day. Minimize sun exposure as best you can, and wear protective clothing, you know, as best you can. So how does sunscreen work? I found this really, really interesting because I never knew. I just remember my mom telling me, like, you're very fair, you need sunscreen. And I was like, okay, mom. So, but this is a little bit more of why you need sunscreen. And I told Bianca this today too, and she just laughed. So she'll know when she's older, right? So how does it work? So there's two types of active sunscreen ingredients. So physical sunscreen ingredients reflect and scatter UV light before it penetrates into the skin. So it like bounces off the rays. So then there's the chemical sunscreen ingredients, which absorb your UV rays before they can cause damage and convert them into harmless energy. And there's this really cool little diagram. So chemical. I like pictures, so I just wanted to share that with you. So this is very, very interesting. So what does SPF mean? So SPF stands for sun protection factor. So it represents the level of UV protection. Now, some people are not, if they want to tan, which I agree, we all want to be dark, you know, wonderful bronze goddesses, but we do need to protect ourselves from the sun. So some people are like, I don't want to use SPF 50. That is like way too high. No, I will tell you, you want to use this because this is the most effective. This gets you your most bang for your buck. And I'm not talking just Mary Kay products. So what does an SPF 15 screen? So it screens about 93% of UV rays, okay? So SPF 30 screens about 97% of UV rays. Now check this out. SPF 50 screens 98% of UV rays. So there's literally a 1% difference between SPF 30 and SPF 50. It sounds like worlds of difference, right? But really, in terms of what it does and what it benefits, there's only 1%. So, and no sunscreen on the market can protect you against 100% of UV rays. That's scientifically not a thing. So don't be afraid of the SPF 50. You're getting your most coverage from the UV rays, and the UV rays are what's horrible for your skin. So go with the 50. So what does broad spectrum protection mean? Now, I know a lot of people say that, you know, you got to use a broad spectrum sunscreen, but you're like, I have no idea what that is. So what this is it provides proportional UVB to UVA protection. And it's pretty standard. Most sunscreens have it. I went to, where did I go? Walgreens. And I was just glancing at the sunscreen just for the fun of it, because I use Mary Kay. But a lot of them do have the broad but a lot of them don't have what I'm going to tell you. So you'll be surprised. Okay. And all Mary Kay sunscreen products meet these standards. Amazing is I've never heard of this, but it's there. It's a thing. So what is the Skin Cancer Foundation? So the Skin Cancer Foundation is a leading organization dedicated to reducing the incidence of skin cancer, and it develops strict guidelines for earning their seal of recommendation. Now, all of Mary Kay products have this seal of approval, which is a big deal because I was looking at other products when I went to Walgreens. I was doing my sunscreen research and I didn't see them on there. And then I went online and Googled it to see, and a lot of them don't have it. So it's the Skin Cancer Foundation seal. And it also looks like this too. You can see daily and active. So I'll just kind of tell you what those mean. So, I mean, that's huge. Like Mary Kay has the Skin Cancer Foundation seal of approval, like amazing. So the daily use seal is protection from incidental sun exposure over short periods of time. And it's SPF 15 or higher. The active seal is protection from extended sun exposure and SPF 30 or higher. And they're both photo stable and water resistant, which are really important in a sunscreen. So what does photo stability mean? If you're like me, before knowing about sun, you're like, I have no idea what that is. So what does it mean? So proper formulation ensures that sunscreen maintains its integrity and protective power over a period of time, because you don't want to use something and it's not effective, right? So that's what photo stability means. And another thing, oh, no, hold on. I'm jumping the gun. I will tell you that momentarily. So if any of you are tuning in, just check it, comment below that you're here and who invited you. And I'm glad you're here. All right. So what impacts our effectiveness of sunscreen? So how much you applying less than the proper amount obviously will decrease its protection, and apply it liberally and layer your sunscreen. So like I said, day cream when you're moisturizing and then onto your additional products. So we'll talk more about that. So when and how often do you apply? So apply every 15 minutes prior to sun exposure. Let it soak in, put your bathing suit on, put your sunscreen on, and stay in the house for a few minutes, and then go outside to your pool or the beach or whatever. And you want to reapply every 2 hours, and reapply after swimming if you sweat a whole lot, or your towel drying. So you can't go wrong with applying it too much. And if you have children, you know the pain of asking your child to reapply their sunscreen. They are not a fan. So yeah, it's an interesting thing. So this is important too. And I taught my mom this, but she sometimes forgets. So expiration dates are really important with your sunscreen. So they typically last 2 years if they're not opened, or they expire quicker if they're in prolonged heat. So my mom has a fabulous pool and a pool deck and a little box, right, for her stuff. And she would put her sunscreen in there. And I'm like, Mom, you can't do that. It's going to ruin it. So you don't want your sunscreen in intense climate changes. You know what I mean? So, you don't want it in the pool deck when you're not there. So bring it into the house. Have your pool bag and bring it into the house. And if you have sunscreen from last year and it was opened, do not use it this year. You can, but it might not be as effective as it should be. So fair warning for that. I had to tell my mom that too, that, your sunscreen can't be used. So when it's opened, it's good for about a year or so, but just don't. Get a new one. It's okay. You want to, in your bottle will last you a while, depending on how often you use it. And kids, it's super important to put sunscreen on them. I've used our Mary Kay sunscreen. Oh, it disappeared into the clouds. I've used this on Bianca since she was a baby, and a year from when I started Mary Kay, and she loves it. She still gets tan, but still gets protection from the sun. So, and my daughter is a fish. If you know her, she will be in the sun all day, every day if she could. So how does our Mary Kay products measure up to, the sunscreen standard? So they meet all global standards. They provide any of our products that say sunscreen, they all provide broad spectrum protection. They're all photostable, and they all have been granted the Skin Cancer Foundation seal of recommendation. Big, big deal. All right, so did you guys learn something? I hope you found something interesting in that, and that was really helpful. So I'm going to highlight some of our summer must-have essential products. So the first one is our sunscreen. So it's broad spectrum SPF 50. It is photostable, and what's great is this is water resistant for 80 minutes. So if you can last in the pool for 80 minutes, you properly are covered. That is a long time to be in the pool, but you can use this. And like I said, I've used this on Bianca, and she loves it. I use it. My mom uses it. The whole family. It's lightweight. It's oil-free. You can put it on your face and your body. Now, like I said, you are layering your sunscreen, right? So you'll put your day cream on, and then, oh yeah, we'll talk about that. But this is great. It absorbs really quickly, so it leaves your skin feeling soft and moisturized, and you're getting the highest level of protection from UVA and UVB rays. Some of the ingredients that make it smell so good and feel so good, the ingredients in acai berry extract. So this fruit is reported to neutralize free radicals at a potency rate that is 80 times more than green tea. Crazy, superpower. It has vitamin E and glycerin. I don't think I said that right, but it's a very good ingredient. So that is our broad spectrum sunscreen. It is a must for summer. You definitely need to have this. Our next product, this, now we forget, like when we're putting on sunscreen, we put it on our body, our face, but sometimes I think we forget about our lips and protecting them. So this lip protector, it is yellow. I don't know why it's disappearing. Excuse me, but it is like a must-have. So this protects your lips. It's water resistant for 80 minutes as well, but it's like chapstick. It goes on really smooth. It moisturizes your lips, so you get invisible protection. It seals in the moisture, so your lips are soft and supple, which, hello, who doesn't want that, right? Oh, great, Sindra. Yeah, this is a great product, right? It helps leaving your lips protected, and it helps them from the drying effects of the sun and wind, which sometimes we forget how bad windburn feels. But what's cool too about this is, say you put this on first, you can still apply your lipstick, your lip gloss, whatever your color is. And I love it that it's yellow. So if people like chapstick, this is a great product. This is a great product for anybody that you know that is outside, like working, like landscapers, just anybody that is in the sun. The floating yellow bottle. But it's great. And what's great is that it's perfect for men to use, because obviously most men like minimal products, right? So this is nice because it's like, they just think it's chapstick, and they're like, it's helping their lips, and they don't have to think, anything, like it's girly. So this is great. Now, I'm going to tell you about another absolutely product that everybody needs to have for the summer. And it is our After Sun Replenishing Gel. Now, let's say you've been out in the sun too long, you forgot to reapply your sunscreen as frequent as you should, and you got a little burnt. This is like pure gold on your skin. It is an ultralight. Let me show you. So it's an ultralight blue gel. Can you see that on my hand? So it's so thin and light. It's soothing. It helps your skin feel smooth and refreshed. It provides that cooling feeling. It doesn't leave you sticky, and it's easy to apply. This is something that, obviously everybody will experience a sunburn in a summer season. It's just bound to happen. But what's great about this is if you get burned by the sun, that just horrible feeling of it, it takes it away, like the brightness of it and most of the pain in the next day. I've applied this even just like, being out in the sun and it's hot and your skin feels so dry. You come in for the day and change and you put this on and, oh, it feels so nice. But it isn't just a necessity for the sun. Like, it does so many other good things. So this is why I say everybody needs it. So there's like a list of like 50 things that this product does. And I'm going to post it in our group after. But some of my favorite things I've used this for is for mosquito bites. You know how itchy and horrible they are? You put this on, goes away. This also helps prevent bug bites if you're smart and do it before. The gel, so you can put it in your hair. We put it in Bianca's hair just to test it, and it took a frizz. It's really great. Actually, too, I read if anybody wears like wigs, this is a great moisturizer for your scalp. Great. I don't wear wigs, but you could put this on there. Oh, Debbie, you're gonna love this. This is why I gave you this product, and it is like the greatest ever. Some of my other favorite uses that customers have told me, they've had psoriasis on their scalp. I believe it was psoriasis. Yes. Like dry, flaky scalp, they put this on and their scalp is soothed and hydrated and feels really good. So definitely a must have. And for this big bottle, it's 6.5 ounces. I mean, it looks like really big. Here, I'll compare it to our day cream. Give you a little perspective on size. It's $15. Like, that is really good. And this will last you the whole season. I swear it will. But it's fabulous. I love it. And I just feel like everybody needs that, no matter like if there's a sun goddess or just maybe a camping or hiking person. This is a go-to for you. So let's talk a little bit of like makeup products. I want to talk to you about our oil mattifier, which if you don't use this product, if you have oily skin, this is gonna be one of your go-tos. So the oil mattifier is perfect for people with oily skin. So you can see my forehead's a little shiny here. Well, it looks a little shiny because I have like a ton of lights on me. But what's great, let's try this. So you take a little bit. This will be interesting in the camera. And it takes away the shine. So you can apply this after you're a little shiny. Oh, it was a little shiny. So you can put this on like when you see the shine and it just sucks up the oil on your face. What I do actually in the summer is I mix oil mattifier and foundation primer on my hand. And well, actually I put a little squirt of each and then I put it with my blending sponge and I put it all over to help make my makeup melt proof. Because I feel like in the summer, we're more active and say we have more days that we're out at the pool or the beach. We don't want to put on a full thing of makeup, full face. We want just a little bit. So these 3 products I feel are your must have. This is if you're super oily, your oil mattifier, but these 3 are great. So something I want to challenge you that if you're a foundation wearer and you don't wear CC cream, just kind of look at your foundation. Some people like to change their foundation in the summer. And it's definitely not a bad thing to do. So what I love about these 2, these are the perfect little bundle. It's our foundation primer and our CC cream. So let me tell you about foundation primer. So foundation primer has SPF 15. So I like to call this spackle for your face because it fills in any imperfections and it helps your makeup last longer. And we sweat a lot in the summer and it's hot. So we want our makeup to last as long as we can. It dries very fast to a matte finish, but it also helps reduce the appearance of pores, fine lines, wrinkles, and any skin imperfections. So it's an oil-free gel formula, and it's mineral enriched to absorb oil too. So total benefit. And it diffuses the light for skin perfecting benefits. So some people just wear foundation primer because it gives you a barrier against the elements. So this is great to do, but I always like to do foundation primer and then my foundation. So I will tell you, like when I'm going to go at my parents' pool for the day, I'm not going to wear my normal foundation. I just like the lightweight of a CC cream. Now, CC creams are very popular. A lot of people love this because it's like a tinted moisturizer. What I love about it is it's smart foundation. So you have 5 colors that's all we have for CC cream, just 5. And it blends with your skin. So if you're fairer in the winter and darker in the summer, it adjusts with your skin. So you only need 1 foundation year round, but it delivers 8 benefits in 1 product. So it protects, it brightens, corrects, minimizes redness, conceals, hydrates the signs of visible aging and defense. And it's very lightweight. that's why it's really popular in the summer, because people, don't want to wear something heavy. And if you're at the pool or the beach, you just want a little cover and glasses. So you want your face to look nice, right? So combine these two and it's amazing. You will definitely be happy with that. Alrighty. So, and another must have is our oil blotters. These things, you get 75 tissues. They are fabulous. I want to show you what one looks like. Mine is stuck. It's coming to the end. This is definitely something you can be an oily or a dry skin or a normal skin girl, but you need one of these in your purse in the summer for when we go out to a party or something and we get a little shiny. You just go like this and you can kind of see a little bit. So that's all the oils on your face. So definitely need to have one of those. It is a great, great, great product. Alrighty. So I know you girls love our specials of the weekend, so I want to share them with you. So these are exclusively for our customers and our friends that are in this virtual beauty experience group. So let me tell you, so the summer foundation bundle is our CC cream and our foundation primer, and you can get both of these. The set special is $34, so you're saving $8. It's regularly $42. So definitely a nice thing to have. Our summer protection bundle is our after sun gel, our sunscreen, which you definitely need to have, and our lip protector. So all three of these fabulous products can be yours for $36. So it retails for $45 normally for all three, but because you are such great customers and are a part of this great group, you can get them for $36. Now say you didn't want the lip stuff. You're like, I don't want it. I just want to protect my skin and have some protection for if I burn, my replenish. So you can get the Protect and Replenish bundle for $25. That's your after sun and your sunscreen. If you just want your after sun gel, this is $15 too. It's a great product to have and it's huge. And our sunscreen too, if you just want to purchase those by yourself, because you absolutely can, that is $20. And our lip protector is $10. I don't know why that's not showing up, but it's there, I promise. It's a real product. Happy the sunscreen is $20 by itself. Yep, and I'll post pictures of all of the specials like I normally do so you can see what those are. But I will tell you, you will not be disappointed with our sun products, the after sun, the sunscreen, the lip protector. It's great. I have one of these in my purse. I give Bianca one for her lips for the sun because she is a fish. My dad has one, and it's just a great, great product. So I hope you guys had fun tonight. That is our summer essentials party. It was so much fun. I'm so glad it was a nice warm day for us to talk summer products so we didn't have to imagine what the nice weather would be like. But just make sure that you comment if you've watched the video live, as well as fill out the survey, which I'll post in the group too. And our next event, so obviously we're having one Friday, but you all have earned entries every week for being on into our $150 spa drawing. So we're actually having that event this Tuesday, the 9th, I think it is. But this Tuesday, it's at 8:30 p.m. It's on YouTube. So your consultant will just send you a link and you just click it and watch and you can comment for being on there. And then we're going to pull the $150 product, but you also have a chance to do a little shake up your makeup with your consultant on a different night just by attending that live event. So your consultant, I'm sure, will send you the details of that as well as the YouTube link, but it's going to be a really, really fun event. So I hope you guys join us. So I will be back Monday with the winners from our commenting all over the weekend because all sales and specials are good until Sunday at 10 p.m. with your consultant. So thank you again for tuning in. I hope you guys had fun. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I think it's going to be a nice, warm, hot one. So have fun, and I will see you guys Monday for the winner. All right, bye. Have a good weekend.